I poked fun at my cousin's divorce after she insulted my wedding. I got married when I was 20. My husband Ethan and I were broke as hell, but we were stupidly in love and didn't want to wait. I never cared about having some huge fancy wedding anyway. We rented out this little community center, got some folding chairs, and called it a day. My cousin Victoria actually helped me decorate the place. I wasn't really into all that stuff. Honestly, would have been fine with just some basic streamers or whatever, but she insisted on making it nice for me. She spent like 2 whole days before the wedding hanging lights and making centerpieces. I thanked her constantly, gave her money after everything was done, and literally gave a whole speech at the reception about how grateful I was for her help. Here's the thing though, Victoria had gotten married just a few months before me. Her wedding was insane. Like legitimately one of those weddings people talk about for years. She had it at some fancy vineyard, there were ice sculptures, a live band, the whole deal. It probably cost more than my car. Everyone in the family still brings up how perfect her wedding was whenever anyone gets engaged. And honestly, good for her. It was beautiful and she seemed happy. She got divorced about 4 years ago. I'm not totally sure what happened, but from what I heard, her ex-husband cheated on her with someone from his work. It was messy, and she was devastated. I felt bad for her. We all did. But then something weird started happening. Anytime we'd see each other at family stuff, she'd make these little comments about my wedding. At first, it was just small things like joking about how tiny the venue was or how we served grocery store cake. I didn't really care because honestly, who cares? My wedding was 9 years ago at this point. But then it got worse. She started making fun of how corny the decorations were, the ones she literally helped me put up. She'd mock my bridesmaids for not being coordinated enough. She even made comments about Ethan's family and how useless they were the day of, which was completely out of line because his mom and sister basically set up all the chairs by themselves. I never said anything back because it felt pointless. Like, why would I care what she thinks about something that happened almost a decade ago? But everyone else in the family just laughed it off too. No one ever told her to stop or that she was being rude. They just acted like it was Victoria being Victoria. So last Sunday was Father's Day and we had this big family cookout at my uncle's house. Like 50 people showed up. Victoria walks in with her new boyfriend, some guy named Marcus who works in finance or something. The second she sees me, she starts going off. Loud enough for everyone around us to hear, she's telling Marcus about how sad and pathetic my wedding was. She's saying the venue smelled like old carpet. She's laughing about how my dress was from David's bridal like that's some kind of crime. She even brings up how we couldn't afford a real DJ, so my cousin's husband just played Spotify on some speakers. I'm standing there with a plate of potato salad just trying to exist, and she will not let it go. She keeps talking, and Marcus is kind of awkwardly laughing along, and I can see my aunt and a few other people starting to notice. And then something in my brain just snapped. I don't even know what it was. Maybe it was the fact that she'd been doing this for years. Maybe it was because she was doing it in front of her new boyfriend to make herself look cool or whatever. But I just looked at her and said, super calm, well, at least I'm still married. The entire section of the backyard went silent, like dead silent. Marcus looked like he wanted to disappear into the grass. Victoria's face went bright red and she just stared at me. Then she grabbed Marcus's arm and stormed off to the other side of the yard.